Check, check, check. Can y'all hear now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Can y'all hear me? Not y'all. YouTube, can y'all hear me now? Okay, yeah, now we good. Now we good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So y'all can hear me. All right. So yeah, check it out. The um the meeting Sunday wasn't like a meeting like, people nobody missed nothing. Let me say that first of all. You didn't miss nothing. It was only to establish, you know, that we know it's a problem. And now let's sit down and figure out some solutions. That's all we did. So now it's time for everybody who gives a jam to actually start chiming in and see what we got going on because we found the place, the venue. So now we'll be able to say, hey y'all, pull up this day. Is this gonna be for the artists, the DJ? This gonna be for podcasters, bloggers, media, street promotion, uh, and fans. Shit, for real. This gonna be for everybody, man. This thing that we creating, y'all, is not just for Houston. This is a blueprint that the world will be able to use. Dallas, California, because this is a conversation that's well needed around the globe. Because y'all got to know a reset is needed. A reset has been needed from the fact that when the shit went digital. For y'all that don't understand what I mean when I say went digital, and y'all just know about, can't hear nothing. Come on with the volume. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Shoot me some hearts if you can hear me. Okay, so look, this is about everybody. So if you got some input, we want to hear it. So we're gonna get a building together. We're gonna let the OGs talk. This ain't for the OGs and the new generation. This is for everybody. Hip hop is 52 years old, ladies and gentlemen. I'm 52. So when they went and changed it over from the hard copy CDs to how y'all consume music now, which is, Apple Music, digital, all that, it was a shift. A lot of rappers y'all don't know that's my age quit rapping. You don't get music from them because they don't understand how to adjust from making $10 a CD to making whatever they feel like they want to give us. It seems like because we come from, if we do 1 million, man, you set for life, independent. If you do 1 million on a major, you set for life. The difference is streaming 1 million is not the same as selling 1 million. So I think that's where a lot of us got throwed off at. I think that's where they lost the whole train. You feel me? So if I gotta stream 1 million and I'm not making the money, I'm only making $35 to $4,000. It feels like I'm getting robbed. And my music is getting out to more people. But an adjustment was needed. So people start learning how to adjust. But what happened was the next adjustment came podcasting, blogging, digital, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It made it way easier for artists to get their music to the people. So What's crazy is it it discontinued the DJ. It discontinued the street promoter. It discontinued an A&R. A lot of people lost their job. Like AI is gonna make a gang of people lose more jobs. You feel me? So it's time to sit down and really realign this thing called hip hop, man. But what we got going on now is the DJs, the artists feel like, okay, the DJs ain't playing my music. Well, the DJ been sitting back saying, shit, y'all ain't fucking us since YouTube came out, since Instagram came out. Now y'all want to talk? I mean, it's deeper than that, right? But I'm just saying that's just one of the reasons why the disconnect is there. Okay. So it's simple, bro. Solutions for Houston is sitting down, figuring it out, working it out, and then work our ass off. We are the city that created independent hip hop. And it started in a place called Rap-A-Lot Records. No Limit got their game from there, right? Cash Money got their game from there. DJ Screw got his game from there. Mike D got his game from there as far as how to sell the music out the trunk. Oakland, we can't forget about Oakland. We can't forget about the Bay because we learned good game from them as well. But we didn't have record labels in our city like New York, like Atlanta, like LA. So we had to get on a plane, go to New York, have a meeting, hope they sign us, all this extra, don't know nothing about the culture. Then they start stealing all our, you know, creativity. Don't want to let you be you, UGK. Come on. They would buy groups and artists out here just not for it to be another Rap-A-Lot Records. Jay popped them in their head with their mind playing tricks on me. The man had a distribution deal and went platinum. Hello. Do you know what that means? That means that man sold 1,000,000 records at $10 a piece. Paid the distributor 20% of that. So he walked away with 8 times $1,000,000. That's why he got ranches and land and da 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 and Rolls Royces and kids with silver spoons and yeah, mob ties and man, the man filthy. But they did it without the help of these outsiders. And he showed the rest of the world how to do it. Genius. So they start signing us ahead of time to stop that from happening again. Because do you know what type of threat that does to the majors? If that info get, hold on, they don't need us. And they've been getting rich off our culture way before we knew what tenderism was. Do y'all know that high designer companies did not want us to wear their stuff? Gucci, Louis, all this stuff we hold in high regards that makes us feel like we got a little piece of money. They didn't even want your nigga ass in it. But they've been killing and making millions off. We used to have to pay if you wore something with their logo on it in your music video. That's promotion for them. And they didn't give you permission to wear it. You got sued. You used to have to cover it up. That started everybody to making their own. FUBU, Fat Farm, Rockefeller, Sean John. That's what that started from. Jay-Z was so smart. He said, you know what? I'm rapping about the champagnes. They don't want me to, they won't even send him a bottle, and he helping it become worldwide phenomenon. They wouldn't even, Cristal wouldn't even send him a bottle. Hello. Man came with his own. They ain't want us to wear their clothes. We got our own. Before tenderism, ladies and gentlemen, they been stealing the culture and living off of it and not wanting us to get one penny. Why should I pay them if they gonna stupid ass gonna wear it anyway? And we gonna make sure we don't pay them nothing. Okay, well when Fat Farm, Fubu, and all these other black designers kick the dough in, guess what? It made them come on with it. Who remembers Tommy Hilfiger saying that this ain't made for Negroes? Shoot me some hearts in the chat if you remember that. Think about it. They didn't want you in it, bro. Ralph Lauren was smart though. Y'all still with me? Instagram. Y'all still with me? YouTube. Let's get alive, man. Hey, man. Hey, if I'm preaching like what Walk say, assalamu alaikum. It's actually assalamu alaikum, man, but he kills me with that. Assalamu alaikum. That boy went to Pastor Walk on there. We finna get to that in a minute too. But that's what this is about today, ladies and gentlemen. This is to let you know that this thing called hip hop is not a white thing, it's not a black thing, it's not a purple thing, it's our thing. It started in New York by the ghettos of America, which happens to be black and brown, because we can't just, I'm gonna tell y'all what, I know y'all like, hell no, it's a black thing. Do y'all know that when we start breakdancing, we used to breakdance against Puerto Ricans and Mexicans? Because see, I can't forget about the Puerto Ricans. Why you think the essays love us so much down here? Because they got the same struggles we do. They stay in the same neighborhoods we do, and they listen to the same music we jam. Hello. Shalom alaikum tonight. Let's go. Can y'all hear me? Talk to me. See, I ain't prejudiced, but I am black, unapologetically black. But we gonna talk facts, and we gonna talk facts because you see what they doing to our brown brothers. That's a whole nother subject. Anyway, hip hop is ours. Okay, it's gonna always be ours. And if we don't come together and realign and refix it, we'll always be the less paid. You didn't know how rich them people is off of LL Cool J, Fat Boys, Run DMC, Curtis Blow, African Bombada, Cool G Rap, all the forefathers. Do you know how rich Rap-A-Lot is off of Ghetto Boys, 3-2? Do you know how long it took before it became a DJ Screw? Did you know we couldn't even put Rap-A-Lot artists on our tape? Hello. Because he learned the game from the Jews. And if you wasn't paying him to have his artists on there, you wasn't putting it on there because they was looking at it like we taking money out their pocket. Because those people that were dubbing the whole album, unlike Screw, and selling it, bootlegging it, they was wrong. But Screw just put one song on it. But nowadays, everybody beg for a DJ to play their one song. Slama lama 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 alaikum. Oh man, talk to me. Screw was ahead of his time. You know how much richer Scarface would be if he was able to put his songs on a Screw tape? But thank God my brother didn't just need Houston. But imagine how many other rappers on Rap a Lot did need it. Mm. Appreciate that. Appreciate that $5 in the chat, Mr. D West. You a real one, man. This all I do now, so I be appreciating them. That there when people, I don't even know what they call it, but when they send any kind of money, this all I do for a living now. So I be appreciating that. That means my lights gonna stay on. Thank y'all. Shooting the kids some bread, I sure appreciate you. Even if it's just a view, I appreciate that. Anyway, yes, Screw was ahead of his time. Yes, we made some mistakes early in the game. But the realignment is needed now, not to sit back and say, oh, this one better, that one better. I'm old, he young. No, we got to sit down as a collective. Now we got M&Ms. We got suburban America in the chat, y'all. We got black people that ain't never been on the streets a day in their life, but they so necessary because they can get on this computer and blow you the hell up if they sit in their room and say, hey man, Mike D, I'm gonna play it on my Twitch. I got 75 million billion people watching. I'll play it. He ain't never been a part of the streets, but he liked the music. So now we got all these people that understand what rap music is. It's 52 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And ain't no age on it. Jay-Z can drop tomorrow, and guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna run and go buy it because he gonna be talking. He got fans that's still alive. So quit saying, oh, the old niggas need to sit down somewhere. This ain't a game for them. You a lie. Kiki looking better than ever. Go, matter of fact, go buy that new Kiki album. Black and Handsome. Hello. Look how good Quiet Money Dot looking right now. And he rap like him, but he got the soul of the screwed up clique. Hello. Craig G. Stack Keezy. OTB Fast Lane. Hey man, them boys got the soul of the click in them. You hear me? Man, they messing up my thing. Hey, give me a second. I'm on live, Renee. You messed up my thing. Okay, all right. So they got the soul of the click in them, bro. So we got to adjust into what hip hop is gonna be 50 years from now. So quit saying that this person not too old for the game, this person too young for the game, this person too white for the game. You got to be a gangster. Hey man, really, to be honest with y'all, that gangster shoot 'em up, bang bang, that's it. Dead. You going to jail with that music. But I love you, Sauce Walker, for what you said on that stage because he added another element that the rappers and the DJs that we didn't think about, and that's the fans, you, the people. Hey man, and this to Houston, y'all. I know they watching around the world, but I want to talk to my Houstonians for a minute. Hey man, did y'all hear what Sauce Walker said the other day at the Fast Lane concert? Oh, hey man, that's why I keep saying Shamalama Alaikum, man. That man tripped out, bro. That man, hey, he said something, bro. And I ain't gonna show it. Y'all go look at it. We ain't gonna waste our time now, but y'all know what it is. Sir Pastor Sauce Walker spoke his mind. I appreciate the shout out too. Because yeah, everybody's needed. Bloggers, podcasters. I want to apologize to y'all for saying for y'all thinking that I was meaning that you can only do this if you do that. Nah, I was just identifying job detail. And once again, if I'm wrong, I don't mind coming back and saying I'm wrong. I ain't Jesus. I ain't perfect. But shout out to him. can get it wrong, but I'm the one that's gonna come back and say, hey man, I got it wrong. But I'm gonna apologize to y'all because I just want y'all to know how important y'all is. I didn't read that nowhere, but I do think that if everyday people who report shit was credible people that stuck to the music and not the mess, when I had these rappers on my show, I can ask about the music that was being promoted. Of course, the mess is gonna come up, we're gonna fuck up, we gonna laugh at people, hey man, that's entertainment, right? That's entertainment. I get that. But our platform shouldn't be solely based on another man's failure. We shouldn't always be, man, I hate when I see people on there fighting because I feel like the person that's recording it, you a hoe, man. You should be helping them people, man. Get up off of them, man. You could be helping, but you it's so funny watching somebody get their teeth. They had that boy in the jailhouse get stabbed up, man. That shit hurt my feelings, man. And I know he probably deserved every part of every stab that they gave him. But I don't think they supposed to record it that and let the masses see that. Man, whatever gang business that is, man, y'all could have kept that. We kept that to ourselves. That's why when I left state school, man, drop that motherfucking flag. Man, I wish I would get out here. All the money that I'm. Please. That's my gang sign. But it was a lot more money available on the streets back then. It's a lot of money out here too. But it was available to go outside. You had to go outside, put on your dicky outfit, and you had to get on the corner and you had to actually get active. If you don't know nothing about a dope thing, popping them rocks about your hand because you stuck your hand in that window. Come on, 40, 50-year-olds, stick your hand in that window with trying to, hey, buy mine. What happened if he's still sitting in that car? He finna pop him out and take off, right? You had to learn that. You had to actually get outside. You couldn't sit in the trap. I'd be going, give me whatever, and see boys trapping. They sitting in there playing games like it's a game while they in the game, watching the cameras like that's gonna help. Boy, when we put our black suits on back in the game, them cameras was gonna be the last thing that was gonna save you. Hello, shamalama alaikum la salam alam. Better put that joystick down and put that thing in your hand and get ready for whoever coming, because you got two other people that's you got the customers, they coming, but you got two more oppositions that you need to be watching yourself for. Salam alaikum, and that's the police and the jack boy. Boys in there just playing the game like it's a game while they in the game. Everything a game, huh? They kick the door open, you don't even know where your pistol at. Y'all better be happy some of these people got life sentences that I know when we was in the streets. Cause I promise all they would have did was went doop, 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 house to house. And this ain't everybody. Shout out to the ones that are on they dean or they Suratala Mustaqim, which only means the straight and the narrow. And that's in the streets, like, you gotta walk your straight even then because you better know what's going on. And now that readjustment and that realignment also falls into the rap game, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm gonna bring it all back home. Yeah. It's a reset. When your computer go to messing up and you don't know what's wrong with it, what's the first thing they tell you to do? If it don't work, then what they do? Hard reset. And who know what that means? Mm-hmm. So this conversation is for the world, but I just wanted to talk to Houston because, like Walt said, please Treat your artists how Baton Rouge treat their artists. Treat your artists how Atlanta treat their artists. But Walk, I will tell you this. It's majority that do. I guess I'm in the screwed up clique. So everybody walk, talk, act, jam, do what they do based off what we did in the 90s, right? So maybe that's a little biased, but for the ones that don't. And I think he was most saying the people that would rather put in another artist out of town versus an artist from here in the deck. I know what he's saying. Like people do that. And they praise them a little higher because, oh, I see Slim Thug everywhere. He's not a star to me. If I see Young Thug, he's a star because I don't see him every day. When in actuality, if you talk to Young Thug, he wants to be a Slim Thug. Hello, shamalama alaikum, 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 lasa alaikum, lam. How many Corleones y'all know in the world? Not Killer Corleone. Corleones, Corleone. How many Mike D's y'all know in the world? Where you think that come from? Be proud to be from Houston. Austin, Texas in the building. And I can even say, Big Money, Texas. Be proud to be from Texas. You are the number one consumers of music. You are the number one consumers of concerts. You are the number one consumers to a lot of shit, y'all. Be proud of that. I swear I fuck with y'all a long way, man. And I love each and every one of y'all that support us, man, because without y'all, I would be nothing, man. Do y'all understand that I ain't never had a job? And when I was talking to Jarvis and that, hey, I know y'all somebody need to clear. These hoes, they soft as a baby's ass. And I looked, I laughed. I said, boy, I'm crazy as hell. But y'all know though, only my friends can make me that mad. And shout out Hard Job too, because I heard he was going through some medical issues. As soon as he finished, y'all will get that interview between us. Trust me, that's my brother. I love him to death. Only a brother can piss me off that bad. But can't nobody else make it do. But I want y'all to know that everybody's needed, that High Thoughts is needed. On down the line. And I'm just proud to be from this place called Houston, Texas, man. We all need it, y'all. We all need it. And all the podcasters, all the bloggers, y'all stay tuned. I swear, we going to make sure everybody's in the building when it's time to address what we need to do to realign this thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I take questions right now. I see some good shit. I see some good shit in here. Somebody say, nah, homie, the Mexicans ain't struggling like us. Where the Mexican Tupac or the Mexican Biggie, Mexican DJ Screw ain't none. Damn, that's kind of, I mean, do I need to answer that? I mean, South Park Mexican. I mean, Fat Joe. I mean, Cool Herc them. Like you got plenty of Puerto Rican DJs and you know what they shit call, homie? And I'm finna enlighten you. And bro, it's called reggaeton. You must only listen to rap music. So, you know, come on, bro. That's part of the problem right there. We too goddamn racist. Watch out there now. Fuck with you, Mike D. I fuck with you back, homie. No did it. D-Time in Texas. Hey, we gonna hold it down for sure. I love D-Time, man. It's crazy how we act in the penitentiary, though, ain't it? Let's see who else. Yeah, that boy say R.I.P. Big Pun. You feel me? Come on, man. Oh, he didn't watch the Super Bowl. I ain't watch it either. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. But they were pushing a hell of an agenda. But Bad Bunny, yeah, he did his thing for real. Like, yeah. Although they were pushing a hell of an agenda. We gonna leave that one alone. That was a bad example there. But yeah. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. Hey, if it were my people, I'd be laughing at them too. Look how crazy Diddy been looking for the last 2, 3 years. Shit. I'm scared to say free him. He better get a Johnson and Johnson baby all deal when he get out that motherfucker though, huh? My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm silly. You know what I mean? But now we had a beautiful conversation. I see it's a lot more people in here now. But we had a beautiful conversation at Exotic Pop. We had Smackwater, we had GT Main, we had Ron C, Double O 007, uh DJ Too Deep. Uh, Man, we had it was a cool little powwow. Lump, my boy Lump, I don't know y'all know how powerful Lump is though. And shout out GT because GT really gives a jam. Him not at 97.9 is a catastrophe, man. I don't know what's going on, but they better get bro back or they need to give him a better time to work because GT will play your record. GT really gives a jam. And he got a record that's out, y'all, that y'all need to make sure y'all support. And that's another thing. I think uh, and GT was a rapper before he was a DJ. Kiati was a rapper before he was a radio personality, right? And I think some rappers get like they're confused, like, oh, they playing themselves. That's why they not playing me. Man, if I worked at Louis Vuitton, I ain't supposed to wear Louis Vuitton. You mad because I know when it come out before you? That I ain't supposed to wear it. Sometimes we got to think before we speak, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we got to speak before we think. We got to think before we speak. But I love y'all, man. Y'all know the old nigga man got to get high, man. But if y'all got some more, I'm gonna make sure I post this so that y'all can look at it on Instagram. You know it's coming on YouTube. Let me see if anybody else asking something. But just know we had a good time and the results will be coming toward y'all shortly. I'll be talking on it weekly until it actually happened, but we have the venue. Uh, Everybody will know what's going on as we know. Just give us time to put it together. While we putting it together, we'll keep you well informed. I'll have all the bloggers. My job will be making sure the media gets it out because everybody might not watch Mike D, but everybody in Houston and around surrounding areas will know what's going on. We'll even have different bloggers from different cities. So you can't say that you didn't know what was going on that night or that day. So artists will be there, DJs will be there, media will be there, uh, DJ, everybody, radio, street, and club DJs, street promoters. I say we need to bring back the A&Rs also. And when I say street promoters, which is now club promoters, that's what that is now. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Closed Circuit for that $5, man. Appreciate y'all, man. And anybody else that dropped it that I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for that, man. That's some real nigga. Yeah, that's so real. Hold on. What they say? What you think about Road new venture with So South? Well, I thought he been had a thing with So South. I've been out the loop with bro, so I don't know. I heard the music. I mean, I hear just because they ain't talked to him in a minute, that motherfucker got 1,000 songs. I've heard all them songs 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a hell of a lineup. Who's the real freestyle king of H-Time? Shit, right now it's Quiet Money Dot. I heard that boy freestyling. He amazes me more and more every day. Because I always said Big Poking, you know. That's always been. That bitch walking freestyle. But walking the Travis Scott, Megan, and stuff, he in the million now. Once you get that rich, you don't even count no more. But Quiet Money died for sure. I put my money on, bro. Who y'all put your Oh, look, Kiki new album is. Ooh, I already spoke on that earlier, man. I like the way Kiki took his time and made sure that he used his platform to mess with every young artist in the game. That was dope. That's how you use your OG stamp. But it's gonna be certain people gonna say, "Oh, if I wouldn't have been saying this, he wouldn't have did it." And keep been doing that forever, man. So whatever, man. Even that's needed though. Let's say that we've never had a hater in the city. We've never had a mad rapper in the city. We've never had a mad. See, this city been known for keeping it player. So when we got somebody that appears to be hating on everybody every day they wake up, that thing new to us. We like, who are you? I was the first to recognize that though. I was looking at a stranger first until I was like, you know what? Let me bring him on my show because I want to pick his brain. And when I did that, I was like, oh shit, man, that motherfucker here, he gonna be a tornado coming because there's nothing like him here. At any time, just like Charleston White won. Why did everybody's copy and pasting the Charleston White? It was nothing like Charleston White till Charleston White got here. It was nothing like Dude until Dude got here. At first, everybody was like, then he started saying some real, and people was like, oh, they on the fence. And now he actually got fans. He'll never say that I threw him an alley oop, but you welcome anyway. But they can talk about me all they want. I never even say I don't really even care about that. I'm gonna stick to my grind. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that Filthy Rich. We got 42 Doug on the way. We got Shifter, which is Lou. Yeah, that's coming. Shout out Peasy. We got Scarface interview coming. We got, man, it's so much going on that I can't worry about all that. I'm a podcaster. So however I feel, I'm gonna keep it in my chest. I'm gonna try to. I'm human, y'all. I'm human. But I just say I'd rather just whoop your motherfucking ass in person than to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Unless you hard job. I gotta argue with hard job. That's my brother. I can't fight hard job. That's my brother. I'm gonna argue with him and call him all kind of hoes and whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna drop an album. Don't worry. They asking me, man. It's coming. My shit gonna be like soundtracks though. Yeah, Flip freestyle good in the mud. You already know Flip. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't say freestyle without the F. You think about Dot and Rec Shop. I think that was genius. What y'all think about Dot, Quiet Money, Dot, and Rec Shop Records is the question. I seen that coming way before they said something. How do y'all feel about Quiet Money, Dot signing the Rec Shop Records? And say marinate on that part. What part? This the player planet, huh? It's D Gotti show. Yes, D Gotti coming back. He Gotti be in that corporate world too, y'all. He ain't like stop. We still got the channel. Gotti in that corporate world right now. He ain't trying to hit. He getting that money. Gotti figured out how to be a millionaire without the streets. For real. This was recreation to him. But he coming back. I talked to him last night and we was talking about maybe we can do something like what I'm doing now, at least once a week so y'all can hear from Sonny Bobo. You know what I mean? But a lot of people ask me that, and I'm glad somebody said that because I miss Gotti. You know what I mean? For real. Yes, so yeah, D Gotti. Yeah. Oh, Bun B Forever Trio for sure, for sure. And shout out Queenie, man. Y'all, hey, hearts up for Queenie, man. Beating that cancer down like a boxer. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Queenie really the trillies over there, man. For real. She been that. Yeah, for real. And Queenie come from that in real life. Rec Shop needs to make sure push dot past being reached. Exactly. They will. You know, Rec is a lightweight genius. Y'all do know that, right? He ain't gonna let you down. If y'all think for a minute, D-Rec is going, he done been to the Super Bowl 100,000 times. He know what time the game start. He know where to get the room at when he go to the Super Bowl. He know what time to warm up and practice. He done played at the Super Bowl in every city in the United States. Rec Shop and D-Rec, no D, are gonna be the best thing that ever happened to Quiet Money Dot as a businessman, as a partner, because they have a partnership. He's not like signed to him like a regular artist. Like, nah, it's not that. Those days dead. Ain't nobody signing no artist contract. Dot is a boss. He already got money. Like Dot had money, but anyway, that's his story to tell. Just know he ain't do it for some money, and he ain't do it to have an artist contract. That is a Quiet Money Records artist. As a rapper, he's that, right? But as a businessman, he's Quiet Money Records. Now, Quiet Money Records and Rec Shop Records signed an artist called Quiet Money Dot. So he's the business part and the entertainer part. Yeah, Dot a little genius too. But him and D-Rec, they gon' like, they both went to college. Oh man. Hold on. Will we ever get another two the hard way? Uh, Probably not. Rec Shop needs to make sure to put that exactly. Do you think we get another killer? Oh, for sure. We done. Oh, nah, but that wasn't really an interview. That don't count. He called in. You know what I mean? But for sure, Killer always come through. I don't even ask people like Killer to come on. He just called me and be like, how Kiki did. Cut that shit on. I'm on the way, huh? When he got something to address, he'll come through. You know, that's family, bro. You already know. It Nobody that was my brother before I started doing this do I ask to come on because they see me out here grinding, right? It's more like the people that I didn't have a relationship or I didn't know. Those are the people I might be like, hey, you wanna? And I can't even tell you the last time I actually asked someone to be on the show. I don't know. I had to ask Five because see, Five handle all that anyway. I don't even have a phone. Let's see, Dot and Fastlane need to be on a major platform. You are absolutely right. It's coming. I think Big Poke the hardest, that freestyle monster every time. Yeah, that's for sure. Don't nobody want to go live with me on Instagram over here? Let me see. Let me pay attention because I ain't been. I grew up on that New York boom bap. Yeah. New York in the building. And so you're way ahead of your time, OG, for sure, for sure. What's cracking? Right back at you. We legit in the era that came of the hustlers, huh? But say now we from the era of dolphins. That's the coldest ever, man. And do a whole project. I need to do a project with Larry June. I need to get on this Larry June. Is he hard? I keep hearing about him. I'm finna when I get off here, I'm finna check it out. Stack 2 3. What up, baby? Yeah, we ready for the next play for sure. That go hard. We on him in Louisiana. I know that's right. Appreciate that. Of course, I'm gonna keep spitting that ghetto gospel, man. Whenever you, hey, Gil, bring my shit. Gil got them oysters, y'all, and he be playing with them, man. You be playing too much, Gil. Also, go support that super solid stack 5, my Muslim brother. Assalamu alaikum, lama, 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 son. I done stole that from South Walker, y'all. That nigga be having me laughing, man. Am I the only one that be crying dead laughing over finesse 2 times in South Walker? I can't even look at my own stuff because when they come on, they just so entertaining. I can't wait for this. I think I'm finna go sign a membership with that boy. What's his name? Say Cheese. So I can watch Walk Talk shit for 4 hours, boy. I'm so ready to check that out, man. I probably because I know he went off. That boy say somebody better than me. Are you crazy? Ain't nobody better than Walk in his mind. I'll tell you, he the most conceited motherfucker in the world, but he is entertaining. But Finesse 2 time right there with him. Finesse, don't even be a rapper no more, my boy. Port Arthur in the building. And that's what it is, man. I love y'all, man. All the people that support me in the one-on-one, support me in 5, man. Hey, man, keep supporting. We appreciate y'all. We here to stay. We not here to play. We ain't going nowhere. So guess what? Stay tuned and y'all get ready. We'll be back in touch with y'all about the DJ conference, DJ versus artist, artist versus DJ. Man, hold up. Ace time, man. We don't play. It's going down. 3 fingers in the air. Third Ward, Texas. Mickey and Mike D. I'm finna get up out of here. And I'll catch y'all next time. One-on-one with Mike D. I thought a nigga shot me. I'm out of here, y'all.